Good afternoon, Chair Santiago and committee members. My name is Margaret McAustin. I'm a city council member from Pasadena. I reside in Assemblymember Holden's district. I'm testifying here today in opposition to this bill. Many of you may have started in government like me as a city council member and remember what it is like to continually fight for local control. California cities pride themselves on their unique characteristics, and it is through local control that we maintain those unique characteristics. This bill eliminates local control. I and my colleagues in over 200 cities will lose the ability to be responsive to our constituents. When one neighborhood, for example, if an historic district does not have these cell towers and a neighboring neighborhood is blighted with an excessive number of them, how can we respond to that neighborhood? We have no ability under this bill to be responsive to our constituents, to have them properly cited, to have them properly sized, or to see that one neighborhood is not improperly disaffected with 35 cubic feet boxes than another. Please don't take away the ability for me and my colleagues to be responsive to our constituents. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. Cyrus Devers with the Protect Our Local Streets Lobbying Coalition. We are opposed unless amended. I believe we're the only two that have actually offered amendments. And so the purpose of the amendments is that there's an assumption that if this bill is passed, that wireless carriers will have low rents and access to street lights, and that local governments will have no choice. In fact, there's an alternative. Cities and counties can actually sell off their street lights to non-governmental associations, avoid the restrictions under 649. If they're clever, probably avoid the restrictions under permit streamlining under current law, and probably even increase their revenues. So the unintended consequences of this bill is that you will make this alternative irresistibly attractive to cities that perhaps wouldn't otherwise consider doing this. So this coalition broke with the main body of the opposition, decided to work on amendments, and the amendments are designed or intended to perhaps reduce some of the motivation to pursue this alternative. We offer only two. There are multiple problems with the bill, but we thought two of the ones that are the most serious would at least help the cause. One, clarify the authority over discretionary review of the small cells. That, and to not close a loophole, but mitigate a loophole from the 2006 video services bill called DIVCA, which created the carve-out for wireless services. We thought if we did something to mitigate that carve-out, which was nobody intended would allow at the time that wireless companies would be able to offer video services. This is something unanticipated 11 years ago. We thought, though, if we addressed those two issues in amendments that we gave to the committee and the author, that perhaps this would back off some of the motivation.
30 seconds.
So Best and Krieger has already been approached by one association who wants to get into the business of owning and leasing space on streetlights, and we have already issued a legal alert to some of our clients of the need to consider this option should this bill pass. We're hoping if these amendments are considered, we can avoid some of these consequences. Thank you.